So I'm not a.
I'm always an oven.
You're wearing a bloody t-shirt, Rolly. How? I'm in 3 layers.
Right, yeah, no, it's been just been. I'm actually a bit warm now that I've walked all the way from the car to the boardroom.
Me too. I just climbed on the table, so I'm feeling energized.
I need to go for a hobble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you poor thing.
Warm myself up.
Alright.
That's all unlisted now. So
Done?
that should be all good. Yeah,
Great.
all done.
Perfect.
Do you want to send through that link?
Oh yes, that's right.
Just so we can have a look and double check that the sound's working and everything. Always get
I
nervous.
stayed on for a bit last night and watched. I don't know if you saw my comment in the stream.
No,
I did later. Yes, when I actually went on the laptop. I think he said something about the audio. Yeah.
You were like, "Do you want to go test the audio outside, Roland?" Blah blah blah. So I typed a comment being like, "Audio is good."
Yes, I saw that. I saw that later. Yeah.
So yeah, I watched a bit of it and then I dropped off.
There was some really good stuff last night. There was some great bits.
Yeah. An hour and yeah, it took
Pick those other ones up. That one. Yep. And that one. I think I'm done. I've still got myself in the background, but you won't see that. And if I don't look at myself, then I won't get thrown.
Okay, right.
Sorry, give me one moment now, too.
Where are we now?
That's perfect. It's all working well.
Yeah,
That's,
hearing everything fine. Yeah,
yeah,
yep.
great.
We're all good.
Perfect. All right, I'll get rid of that off my screen now. Put myself on mute. All right. So are you sort of set up now, Norman?
Yes, I'm good to go.
Wonderful. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of testing. So looking at the screen with the
The screen.
sorry, pick a time. No, I don't want to do any of that. How do I just cancel out of that? Nah. I don't want to install anything.
What options does it give you?
It's pick a time, restart tonight or restart now. Pick a time
Pick a
well in the
time.
future.
Yeah.
Let's do it
7 months from now.
next Tuesday, Wednesday.
COVID
Next
Done.
Wednesday, yeah.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah,
That's
next
going to
Wednesday.
be
Looks
okay.
good.
Okay. Wait, is it done? At 1:50 a.m. All right, sure. Okay, so looking at the screen with the beach,
Yes.
I'm going to move the camera. It's going to go really quickly, and I just want you to let me know when you see it move. It's
I've
gonna
just
be-
got a bunch of white. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm live now.
Oh, it wasn't before?
No, it was. It's still circling occasionally, but that's okay.
Oh, it's probably just
Okay.
buffering. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so as I said, I'm going to move the camera and you just let me know when you see it. It's just going to be like a quick flick to a different location. All
Yep.
right.
Still buffering.
Jeez, that's a long lag, isn't it?
We've got terribly overcast skies and lots of rain.
Okay.
I'm still in the same position and it's still
Wow.
buffering.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So that's it's while it's not ideal, it's not the worst thing in the world if you can't actually see the penguins. I think we can, that's probably the smallest part of tonight's thing anyway. I think we can fake that if we have to.
Yeah.
I think once we've got the penguins up and you'll be able to actually see them, there'll be at least some penguins on your screen. At some point we'll get that, even if we can't do the absolute interaction of, oh, did you see that really fat one fall over on the highway cam kind of thing.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
if we
yeah.
can't do that, that's fine, because
Yep.
it seems like it's way too laggy for that by
Yep.
the looks of things. So, but that's okay.
I've got I've got a bin chicken walking along the path at the moment. Oh, he's gone now.
Oh, that was a while ago. Okay. Well, I'm just going to double check that it's not on our end.
Oh, your camera's moved now.
Just
Oh,
now?
right, okay.
Right
That's
now.
That's
Yeah.
only a minute later.
Okay.
Virtually instantaneous, really.
Look, 20 years ago, we would have been really impressed
Oh,
with
Oh,
absolutely.
that's true. Only 1 minute.
that.
Oh, now why is this not working for me? It does say ultra low, so look, I think, because like we can do it so that there's a delay, but I don't think that that's what we've got
That's
set
what we've
up.
got
I
set
think
up,
we've
yeah.
got it so it's the 5 second,
Yep,
and I think it's,
yep. It's just slow.
but at the
Yep.
same time I actually can't click into it, so I'm not
Okay.
100%. All right, let's try the same, let's just out of interest, let's try the same test. Ew.
Do that.
What have I done? That needs to be there. Let's try the same test with the highway cam. So you're now
Yep.
looking at the path.
Yep.
I'm going to flick it and you let me know when you see it go.
Okay.
All right.
I can hear you clicking, but there's no change in what I'm seeing. The buffering has stopped, but there's still no change in what I'm
No
seeing.
change, right.
No. And look, I mean, I suspect it's us. We get absolutely filthy uh, internet speeds down here when it's hideously overcast, and there's
Okay.
not there's. I mean, it is just chucking down rain,
Right.
low
Okay.
cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, because we would expect a lag of about 5 seconds, even up to 10 seconds. But yeah, this is
We're into the 30 to 60
Yeah.
second territory.
Oh,
here,
gotcha.
so, yeah. Okay.
No, look, we'll have to fake it. If you
That's fine.
describe
We'll,
stuff-
yeah. We'll just we'll make it work without the
Yeah.
live,
Yeah.
the component of the penguins.
Oh,
That's fine.
you can
Yeah.
maybe try refreshing, but yeah, I don't.
It just moved in a big blur then.
Okay. Yeah, good
So it's about a
minute.
minute. So it's about the same as the last one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, that's a minute lag. We can't really.
Can't do much with
Make
it. Well,
that
you'll
work.
see some things. Feel free to talk about what. It might be similar, it
Yeah,
might not
and
be
it
too
doesn't matter
different.
because we're not going live to anyone recording it. So if it
No,
happens to work,
exactly.
it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Let me just double see if I can check the options here.
I
Again.
reckon it's at my end. I mean, look,
Yeah.
Yeah, ultra low. Yeah, if it is buffering, that it might
Yeah.
suggest that that's what's happening. So that's a shame, but that's is what it is.
Yeah,
Do you happen to have a radio tonight?
I don't. I
Okay.
can go and get one if you'd like me to.
No, I was only gonna this will be nice and clear. Actually, I should remember that.
Yeah, actually, no.
before.
Let me go and get one. We've got plenty of time anyway, so let me
Yeah,
go
we
and get
do.
one. You can.
Oh, I
you
can
guys-
go get one. You guys catch up.
No, well, you do what
That's
you want
all
to do
right.
because
No, I don't
aren't
need
you
to
going to
do
start? Aren't you going to do some stuff? Did you want to do some takes?
Oh yeah, we could do some
You might as
rehearsing
well.
if you
Might
like.
as well. Yeah. Might as
Practice,
well
do
make
some
that
running
time.
through. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go and grab a radio.
All right. So I don't know about you, but I've got the script in front of me.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. I haven't really looked over it too much. I will be. I'm probably not going to stick to it word for word, unless you would like me to stick to it word for word, and then I can stick to it word for word.
I'm very happy to follow you, Sky.
Wonderful. Because I have I'm not very good on a script, but I'm all right just talking. And I've just got a few things I'll need to be thinking about. So yeah, if I'm not completely true to the script, and if you can roll with it, that'll be great.
I'll
But
roll with it.
I'm
That's
just sort of
fine.
having
And
a look at it.
I have just, I mean, I've tried to just sort of get familiar with his big speech, you know, the address to the troops.
Yeah, so you've got a big bit. I'm
Yeah.
just doing mostly what I would normally do, so I'm sort
Yeah.
of gonna keep it a bit fast and loose there. I wonder if I need this to move around. I'm just thinking, no, I'm gonna have to put it off to the side. Hopefully it won't look too much like I'm reading off a script. Hang on, how do I do this?
Well, you can, I mean, you can always look like you're managing other things, Sky.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, oh yes, I'm looking around. Oh yeah, very,
Yeah,
very busy and
yeah.
important. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I've got 3 monitors here. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no one at home knows that. All right, let's have a little run through. Okay. So, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Live Penguin TV. It's a very special episode tonight because we are streaming exclusively for EnviroSure Insurance Team, team members all around the world. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are. And to make this night even more special, we've got somebody who needs no introduction to all of you. It is the CEO of EnviroSure Insurance, Norman Greenslade.
Oh, good evening, Sky.
Wonderful, and I've just made you pop up there and the audio is on. Yep, great, good. Okay, continue.
Lovely. It's great to be with you. And I've got to say, I'm pretty excited about seeing these penguins shortly.
Yeah, me too. But until they arrive, and hopefully we've got a couple of minutes, I'd love to hear a little bit more about how the conference is going. So let me just make you big for everyone to see, and I'll let you address your team members directly. There you are.
Oh, look, thanks so much, Sky. And a really big hello to everyone in the EnviroSure family. It's been wonderful to catch up with many of you in person at the conference here in Brisbane. And I only wish that circumstances allowed every single one of you to be here, but we're staying connected in so many ways. For those of you who have been able to join us for some of our virtual conference sessions, you'll have noticed that the theme of connection has been really strong. Connection with each other and connection with our customers. Apart from the fact that live Penguin TV is such a favourite in our house, it's no coincidence that we've chosen this stream for us all to get together. This is such a great example of how the Penguin Parade has stayed connected with its visitors and with the Victorian community while they've been unable to visit. During these very challenging times, it's never been more important for everyone at EnviroSure family to reach out to our customers, to connect with them, to let them know that we're here, we care, and we're thinking of them.
Oh, now, Norman, I've just noticed that some of our penguins have just arrived on the edge of the beach, so I'm going to minimise you now. Hopefully you can see them on your screen, and we're going to see if they would like to cross the beach. Oh, there they are. Hello, little friends.
Hello.
So these are the little penguins. This is what we here on Phillip Island are famous for, these little wonders, only about 33 centimetres tall, etc., etc., etc. And we can just talk about penguins. You've seen penguins before, I'm sure, so you can
I have, yep.
be familiar with how they look.
Is it all right if I ask you a couple of questions about them?
Absolutely, that'd be great, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, any way you want to lead that. You are, like, after all, you are the CEO of EnviroSure, so, I'm sure that you're used to calling the shots and
just
leading the discussion, so certainly feel
my
free
way
to...
or the highway.
Feel free to ask me all sorts of things, and I'll tell you some things, and there'll be a little bit of time where we'll ad lib.
Yep.
Well, we'll just actually have a discussion about what at least I'm seeing, whether or not you're seeing it. And then we can go back to the end of the script.
Yep.
And then go, what do I need to say? Sorry, let me just have a read of it before. Is there anything you'd like to say? Okay, cool. Yep, all right. So let's pretend that we're getting to the end of the night. All right. Well, Norman, it has been so much fun having you here on Live Penguin TV. But we're going to have to log off for the night, unfortunately. It's time for the penguins to go home and for us to go home as well. But before we sign off in our usual fashion, which I will explain to you, is there anything else you'd like to say for everybody at EnviroSure?
Thanks, Sky. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been really great to see so many of the EnviroSure family logged on and enjoying the penguins as well. I look forward to catching up with every single one of you in person when we can, but until then, let's stay connected.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you so much, Norman. Now, the way we say goodbye here on Penguin TV is we huck away. So it's a little noise that sounds like this. Huck, 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 huck. And we're going to say that to say goodbye to everyone. So bye, everyone. Good night.
Bye.
Lovely.
Perfect. Something like that.
Perfect. Lovely.
Wasn't quite off the
great.
script, but...
Oh, no, it's brilliant. That was just a guide.
Yeah, it's going to have to be.
No, I'm not precious about my screenplay.
I want the words precisely. You're butchering my art.
It's like Mozart, there's not too many notes in here or not too few. There's just the right amount.
Now, this does seem very big, doesn't it?
Is it?
If you just have a look, this is how it's coming up.
Right.
Right. Ooh. Yeah, no, okay, I don't want to play with that too much. Or do I?
So what we're saying is, okay. Yeah, that's
okay, that's better.
That's better. Yeah. Yeah,
that makes me feel very nervous. Yeah, okay, we fixed it. There we go. That's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
otherwise, I was going to ask him to sit further.
I was going to say you were a bit giant on screen there for a minute, but you're fine now. We've made some
it was a problem on our end. Yeah.
So we're all good.
And he's still positioned correctly there. He's still positioned correctly there. Yeah, that's much better actually. And that's still coming up correctly. That's good. Yep. Good. Okay, we've sorted that out. Yep, that felt good to me. How was that for you?
Yeah, no worries. We'll just play it as it comes, eh?
Yep.
EnviroSure, Norman Greenslade. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, okay. So my bit's really straightforward.
Mm.
Great. Lovely. So the penguins, well, it's still pretty light out there. Do you want to run it one more time?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. All right.
So if you want to, I'm happy to. But we'll just I'm happy to just roll along whatever way works for you, Sky.
Yeah, let's have another practice for me.
Okay.
For me to
Well,
get
and it'll be for me too.
Yeah, but then again, as I said, it'll probably be it'll come out of me differently in 5 minutes' time again. So yeah, much better on the live than a script. Well, if I'd sat and studied the script.
Yeah, sure.
Didn't
You're
do
having
it.
another go at my script, Guy.
No,
Seriously,
it's
is
a
this your way
lovely
of
script.
saying?
It's a beautiful script. It's lovely. I didn't do my homework. I didn't learn it off by heart. I'm sorry. All right, let's give it a go. Okay. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Live Penguin TV. My name's Sky, and tonight's a really exciting night because we are streaming exclusively for EnviroSure Insurance and their team members all around the world. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you wherever you may be. And to make this live stream even more special, we've got someone who needs no introduction. It is your very own CEO of EnviroSure, Norman Greenslade. Let me just find the button to make you get seen. Oh no, here we go. I didn't do it right. Here we go. I'm gonna have to practice that. Here he is. There he is. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Sky. It's great to be here with you. I've got to say I'm getting pretty excited about seeing these little penguins shortly.
Oh, me too. You never get sick of it. But until they arrive, and hopefully that'll be in a couple of minutes, I'd love to hear a little bit more about how your conference is going. So let me just get you all big on the screen there, and over to you.
Thanks so much, Sky. And look, a really big hello to everyone in the EnviroSure family. It's been wonderful to catch up with many of you at the conference in person in Brisbane. And I would love for circumstances to allow for every single one of you to be there in person, but we're staying connected in so many other ways. For those of you who have been able to join some of our virtual conference sessions, you will have noticed that the theme of connection has been really strong. Connection to each other and connection to our customers. Apart from the fact that Live Penguin TV is a favourite in our house, it's no coincidence that we chose this live stream for us all to get together. This is such a great example of how the Penguin Parade have been able to maintain contact, maintain connection with its visitors and with the wider Victorian community at a time when they haven't been able to visit. During these really challenging times, it's never been more important for everyone in the EnviroSure family to reach out to our customers, to connect with them, to let them know that we're here, we care, and we're thinking about them.
Oh, now, Norman, we have just spotted some penguins on the water's edge. So I'm going to minimize you. I'm going to get the penguins right on the big screen now, and let's watch them waddle their way home. So they've just washed up. Can you see them?
Yes, I can. Yeah, oh my goodness.
Yeah, so they're just on the water's edge now, and they're thinking about crossing the beach. It actually is a very high tide tonight, so hopefully it won't take them too long to get the guts and cross the beach. Yep, there they go. They're off there racing.
They just stay there and wait till it's safe, do they?
Yep, they'll sometimes hedge their bets a little bit. So sometimes they'll pause and run out a little bit, run back, run out a little bit, run back, particularly if it's a low tide. But on a night like tonight with such a high tide, they're going to be feeling pretty gutsy straight away, honestly. They're going to make that dangerous dash. It's not such a dangerous dash on a night like tonight.
And that's because there's not so much beach for them to get across?
Exactly. So they're really worried about standing out against the beautiful golden sand that we've got here on Phillip Island. So, of course, they've got blue feathers on their back, and that against lovely sand makes them very obvious to anything that might be circling above, like a Pacific gull or some sort of bird of prey. So when they've got a long beach to cross, of course, they're going to be quite nervous. They're going to be waiting until it's dark enough, waiting till they've got a big enough group of them before they want to cross. But on a night like tonight, they might go, I reckon it'll be fine. I've only got to run a couple of meters. Off we go. And they'll take some risks that they might not take otherwise.
Sky, tell me, every penguin who goes out in the morning, do they come home every night?
No, not every single night. So some of our penguins can spend up to about 4 weeks out in the ocean. So they don't
What?
need to touch land. Yeah, they're much more comfortable in the ocean than they are on land. So they don't need to be coming back to land every single night. And that's why we get lots of different numbers from night to night. Some nights we'll have a couple of hundred, some nights we'll have a couple of thousand. And it's because some might be spending a couple of weeks out at sea, whereas others, particularly if they're looking after eggs or if they're looking after chicks, they might be coming back night after night. So yeah, this is why it's never, 2 nights are never the same here at the Penguin Parade. Always
Okay.
good fun.
But so the ones who have someone waiting for them back in their burrow, they're the ones who will generally come home night after night.
Yes, if they've got a reason to come back, so if they've got an egg to look after or a chick to feed, then yeah, they might come back every night or they might come back every few nights. But still, it might not be every night, depends how far away the fish is and how long their journey is. But yeah, some of them, particularly if they've got hungry chicks, yep, they might be coming back every single night.
Wow. That is some commute.
Oh, isn't it? Now we do have to sign off now. We've got to the end of our lovely Penguin Parade. So look, Norman, it has been so much fun having you on board for tonight's live Penguin TV. But before we sign off in our usual fashion, is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, yes, Sky. First of all, thanks. Thanks to you and thanks to the Penguin Parade for making this available to us. It's been such a lot of fun. And it's been great to see so many of the EnviroShore family logged on and enjoying the penguins as well. Now, to the family, I'll be looking forward to seeing each and every one of you in person as soon as we can. But until then, let's stay connected.
Oh, thank you, Norman. So I hope you've been practicing our signature sign off. Are you ready?
I sure am.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Oh, that was beautiful. Well done, you two.
Lovely.
I think you two have done this before.
Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. So look, what I'm thinking, because we're close to penguin time, and my feeling is that,
They'll be sooner than later.
well, and they could be. It's getting quite dark out
Yeah.
there. I reckon the timing for the whole interruption thing may not quite work. So I reckon what we might do is we might do like a clean take and let Norman just kind of get through his script and get to the end of the, the first bit, during these challenging times, never been more important for everyone at EnviroShore, and just kind of finish and let him finish. Mm-hmm. And then through the magic of post-production, I think what we'll then do is, as soon as we see the penguins about to arrive, we'll just maximise Norman again, and you'll just kind of go, now, and we can just...
I need to interrupt you.
Need to interrupt you, and we'll just cut to that, and it'll
Yep.
just be a nice straight cut,
Yep.
no probs at all. That'll be
Yep.
easy. So then we don't have to time it, the delivery of that opening thing with the arrival of the penguins.
True. Cool.
Because what I was thinking, if it is a question of timing, we could just top and tail it. We could just do because if you're recording it, we can do the start.
Yep.
And then you do what magic you need to do to set up for the live bit, where the penguins are coming.
Yep.
So if we just do the top, do the tail, then you've got them.
Yep.
And then we'll just do the live bit when the penguins come.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. The reality is we've actually been recording all of this anyway.
We've
so
got 2 runs.
everything that you guys have done is already recorded. So
Okay.
we've actually got 2 pretty clean runs at it. And that last one is around about the right time. The water's looking dark.
Yep.
So I reckon if we can give that one more go.
Yep.
And just let you finish clean rather than Sky interrupt you, and we'll just kind of pause. So
Yep.
we can break it there. That's a clean cut,
Yeah.
and then we'll just wait for the penguins.
Yep.
Unless the penguins do come.
Unless the penguins do come, which would be perfect.
Then I will interrupt you.
Then we'll just have a clean cut. We'll just let you finish,
Yep.
and then we'll just kind of pseudo interrupt you.
Yep.
It just means you'll have to hold that exact position and not move an inch until the penguins arrive. All right?
Awesome.
Well, and the other thing is, if the penguins do arrive, we can have you back on big. We can be talking about something else.
Absolutely, we can always come back to
Cut
it.
into it
Yeah,
and
exactly.
go, "Oh,
Because
just gonna-"
if they do actually come, then great.
Yeah, great. All right. Let me get let's get that that going again. So just go from the
I
top.
reckon let's just go.
I think this is about penguin position.
Yeah,
but
I think
it's
that
hard
looks
to,
around about right.
They came in a little bit to the left last
Yeah, it's
night.
hard, and with such a high tide, it's so
You
hard.
can't predict where they're going to come.
Nope.
I don't know, but you could almost see them. Or maybe we might hear on the radio if they're coming
Yes,
through.
that's I'm trying to listen to both.
Yeah, but yeah, also not having that come through.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it another crack. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Live Penguin TV. My name's Sky, and tonight is an extra special episode of Live Penguin TV because we are streaming exclusively for EnviroSure Insurance. So hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all the team members all around the world, wherever you may be. Now, I've got a special guest with us tonight. He needs no introduction to all of you. It is your CEO. It is Norman Greenslade. Let me get you visible. There you are. Hi, Norman.
Hey, Sky. Thank you so much for having us tonight. It's great to be with you. I've got to say, I'm getting pretty excited about seeing these penguins shortly.
Oh, me too. But before they arrive, I'd love to hear a little bit more about how the conference is going. So let me just get you on the big screen and take it away. Over to you, Norman.
Awesome. Thanks, Sky. Thanks so much. And a really big hello to everyone in the EnviroSure family. It's been wonderful to catch up with many of you in person at our conference in Brisbane. And I only wish that circumstances allowed every single one of you to be with us. But we're staying connected in so many ways. For those of you who have been able to attend some of our virtual conference sessions, you will have noticed that the theme of connection has been really strong. Connection with each other and connection with our customers. Apart from the fact that Live Penguin TV is a favourite in our house, it's no coincidence that we've chosen this live stream for us all to get together. This is such a great example of the way that the Penguin Parade has stayed connected with its visitors and the wider Victorian community at a time when they've been unable to visit. During these challenging times, it's never been more important for everyone in the EnviroSure family to reach out to our customers, to connect with them, to let them know that we're here, we care, and we're thinking about them.
Beautiful, lovely. That's great. So just hold that pose, or something like it, anyway. And now we just wait for the penguins. You are allowed to move. Not very much,
really?
though.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
You can scratch your nose if it itches, but
Try not to.
no more than that.
Well, the other thing is if we hear, you know what we could do? If we hear penguins on the water's edge,
Yep.
As we hear penguins on the water's edge, he could just do the last little paragraph.
Right. Yep.
That could work, couldn't it?
Yep.
If he went from during these challenging times,
Yep.
as soon as we get penguins on the water's
Yeah,
edge, just go during these challenging times,
Yep.
and because then we can sort of just cut like
Then we
it's
can
been
cut straight to
from before,
Just got
and then I
moved
can
on
go
the
just to
water's edge.
interrupt you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we could sort of go like that.
Yep. Great.
Yep. All right. So you,
Are you guys happy with that run? Do you want another one in the
Yeah,
can?
that was perfect. And look, we've got 3 in the bag now, so
Yep.
no,
Yeah.
we're all good.
and you'll be able to chop and
Yeah. No, and look, we won't need to. That last one was lovely and clean, so
yeah.
all good. And if we do end up just chopping the last bit, and
Like it won't look too weird. It'll just be like he started his speech, and then this is the end of his speech. We know we cut now to the end of his speech, and
Yep.
yeah. So yeah, we'll just let you know when to jump in with during these challenging times. I reckon.
Yeah.
And hopefully there won't
hopefully
be
it
too
should
far.
be
It is looking
next
quite
few
dark
minutes.
out there, and
Yeah.
they came out at 5:38 last night, so we're only a minute away from that. So hopefully they won't
Really
keep us
high
waiting.
tide. Yeah.
So does high tide make them earlier or later? Usually?
Early.
Early,
Yeah. Because they can just.
Because it's safer, they can
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
do the dash, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, like a bright sunny night, low tide. You're waiting
Yeah,
for
that's what you're waiting
ages.
forever, yeah,
Dark and stormy, high tide.
Yeah.
They're home.
There they are.
Yeah, exactly.
I've heard varying theories about like cloud. I mean, apart from when it's really dark and stormy, some people have said to me that that on a cloudy night, they can actually come in quite late, because if it's like light high cloud, because the light actually reflects off the clouds and it stays lighter for longer than if it's a clear sky.
Yeah, see, I think it's always, for me, it's always about the light. It's always going to be
Yeah.
about whether it's dark or not. But you know, I'm not an expert. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, we're all sunk then, aren't we?
I just pretend I do on a daily basis.
That's it. It's amazing what you can get away with if you sound authoritative.
Yeah, no, like, I guess Andre or someone would be a great person to ask about
Yeah.
that. We might see
I have
that.
actually asked him that theory, and he kind of like tucked away and went, "Oh,
I don't know.
I'll have to think about that."
Yeah.
That was a really bad Brazilian accent, by the way.
Is that Brazilian?
That was Brazilian. Well, he was kind of Brazilian Pakistani.
Yeah. So no, I would assume it's about darkness. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows? Ooh, is this a
Is that a bit of a rafty raft out there?
coming in? So if they are, we might be able to launch in. I wouldn't want to call it. Because yeah, I can certainly see them arrive.
Yeah. As long as they arrive in the right spot.
Well, if we hear Water's Edge
Yes.
at Penguins Plus, he can launch into it. I can
Yeah,
start
and you can
scanning,
start
see
finding
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hope I see them in time to interrupt.
Yep.
No, it wasn't a raft as much as I thought it might have been. Oh, down in front.
Yes. Get down, you standing noob.
Was that a yellow beanie person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, because I just got them.
Oh wow.
Oh, good news.
Wow. So that's pretty much real time.
Oh,
I'm
here's a big
buffering.
raft. Okay, big raft coming in.
Can you see? Can you see in the top left-hand corner of that wavy thing? There's like a black smudge in the water.
Yep.
That's a raft of penguins coming.
Is that
in.
a raft of penguins?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
Wow.
their heads. They're kind of looking like ducks, you know, just with their heads above the water,
Yep.
all chatting to each other, going, "Let's get in, let's get in." So, well, that's great. Well, you're seeing real time then. That's terrific.
Well, I'm buffering between. I'm
Yeah,
getting glimpses of real time,
Okay.
and then I buffer again.
Okay.
But yeah, they might be here
Any moment now,
Oh,
yeah,
they've
it's
disappeared
not
off to
far
the
away.
side now, have they? Where are they?
I've just seen a different camera angle. I'm
Okay.
guessing
Yep,
it's
great.
okay.
Okay, I reckon if you wanted to start talking now during these
Reckon?
challenging times, then
Mhm.
I'll scroll across and find them.
Okay.
I
All right.
reckon we'll hear them soon.
You want me to go now?
Yes,
Yep.
let's give it a go.
Go when you're ready.
Okay. During these very challenging times, it's never been more important for everyone in the EnviroSure family to reach out to our customers, to let them know that we are thinking of them, that we care about them, and that we're here for them.
Norman, I've just got to interrupt you. We've just had penguins arrive, so I'm going to make you nice and small. And I'm now going to zoom in on our little penguins who have just turned up. I don't know if you can see them on your screen there. Their white bellies as they dash across the beach. They are not waiting tonight.
They're straight out, aren't they?
Absolutely racing. I can't even keep up with them on my camera. There they go. Off they are. So
Oh
these
my
are our little
gosh.
penguins.
Oh, look at them.
Welcome home, little ones.
Hello.
And would you believe we have somebody who counts these little guys every single night? So you'll have to see if you can pick how many penguins you think might have just crossed the beach just then.
Oh, is that like how many jelly beans in a jar? But these ones are moving.
It is exactly like that. It is. Yeah, it's a really tough job. Here they go. No, they are not waiting, are they? So they've got to our preening rocks, and many of them are dashing on forward, and they're crossing a stream, heading on their way home to their burrows. So
Because
they've been
There's not so much beach for them to cross. I'm guessing, does that make the crossing that much simpler or safer for them?
Oh, absolutely. So they are very nervous of predators that might be circling in the sky above. And if they've got a long beach to cross, then they are certainly going to hedge their bets a little bit more. They're going to dash out a bit, dash back, dash out a bit, dash back. On a night like tonight, nope, they're feeling full of courage. They've only got to run across a couple of meters. So, yeah, that's why we've seen such a quick start. They arrived and yep, off they went. And yet they are tearing home. They are not waiting for nobody. They've got a place to be, these penguins.
They are powering, aren't
They
they?
are absolutely powering. Heading up the hill there.
There they go. Sky, tell me, the penguins who head out in the morning, every penguin who heads out, do they come back home again every night?
No, not every single penguin will. We're just rounding the corner. Sorry, I'm going to flick to our highway camera. Oh, there they are. Look at them waddling along here.
Oh my goodness.
So that is quite a waddle of penguins, we call them, when they are on land.
A waddle, and they're a raft when they're at sea.
Exactly right. Yes, a raft at sea, a waddle. Affectionately, they're a waddle when they're on land, and here they are waddling along. You can see why they get that name. So it's great on this highway camera to see them so up close.
Well, I'm trying to count, and I've got at least 60.
Oh, there's maybe a job for you as a penguin counter then. All right, let's switch back to the main screen and see if we can see any more penguins arriving. Yeah, more heading home to their burrows. Come on, camera, let's go a little bit faster. So that was our first raft of penguins. And, oh, yes, it looks like some more have just crossed the beach there. Another smaller raft. This raft might be a little bit easier for you to count.
So, Sky, is this a mix of males and females in the raft?
Yes, absolutely. So in this group of penguins that we've got on screen, mix of male and female. So some of them, and mix of ages as well. There could be anywhere from 1 or 2 years all the way up to even, I think the oldest we've had on record was about 26 years old. And male and female, yep, they'll both be coming home to their burrows to help look after it, to help spruce it up, ready for the breeding season, which is coming up.
Wow.
Oh, yep, and another. Oh, one little penguin's just coming in on its own. What are you doing, little one? This is a dangerous move. It's not a sensible, plan for a poor little penguin.
No.
No, safety in numbers. So this one didn't get the memo today, or was just feeling gutsy, perhaps.
Either a pioneer or a left behind.
Exactly right. Yeah. Bit of a rogue.
So the number of penguins that come in, Sky, is that sort of a reflection of how many fish are out there, or is there any correlation between those two things?
Yeah, certainly. So we've got 32,000 little penguins that call the Summerland Peninsula home. And
wow.
that number is based on the availability of fish out in the oceans around Phillip Island. So we think that there's quite a good, there's good sources of fish pretty nearby, and that's why we can sustain such a big population. Whether or not that population will grow is probably dependent on how many fish are out in the ocean at this point. We've got plenty of land for them. If there's more fish out in the ocean, we could house more of them here on the peninsula. Oh, we've just got some rounding the bend. Here they come. Another little group waddling along in front of us.
I'm not even going to try and count these. I'm just going to watch them.
Yeah, and just watch the way they rock from side to side as they waddle along.
That is some commute, isn't it? Like if you have to go out, get your food, come all the way back home, I'm never going to complain about my commute again, Sky.
No, that's it. And look at the way they waddle. They have to sort of rock from side to side. Their knees are fused and up near their belly button sort of area. Well, they won't have a belly button, but where we would put a belly button, I guess. And some of these penguins have to walk about 2 kilometers to get home tonight. So,
wow.
Which is incredible. Like for me, 2 kilometers is quite a stretch, and I'm a regular sized person, whereas they're only about 33 centimeters tall. So yeah, no, quite an amazing journey that they take after swimming all day to walk that far of an evening. Quite
Without
impressive. Yeah, with their knees fused up around their bellies. Yep, exactly right.
I reckon we've got more than enough of penguin watching. I reckon we go straight to the close. We'll have a go at that. Do a second one if we want to, and I reckon we're done.
Wonderful. Yeah, we don't
it's
want to give you
fantastic.
too
We've
much
got-
to edit.
We got stacks. We got stacks because the reality is most of this is going to be the sort of the big intro thing and focusing on how much of an impact that a guest commentator can have. And there'll be a couple of little bits of penguin exchange, and then there's going to be the close. So
Yeah.
we got stacks in there.
And we got that interruption, didn't we?
Absolutely, no, that's perfect. We got so much to work with. That's not funny.
Do,
Yep.
do you have just for my benefit, do you have another raft coming in? Only because I kind of fluffed that during these very challenging times thing, just before that last one came in.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for me to do that again?
Why not?
Sure.
I reckon there might be another raft arriving. I reckon I can see one on the horizon.
But I'm sorry, what I'm seeing is well behind you.
Let's see. Well, as soon as I see them, like I will probably just see them wash up. As soon as I see that, I'll tell you to go, and then I'll I need to have you
So
on
we'll have to
full
make him big
screen.
again, yep,
Yeah,
that's it.
But I can still be watching here.
And I've still got the same position, so
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it'll
a
be-
possibility, yeah.
Yep. I didn't think you fluffed it up, but
I did. I mucked it up a little bit because I've sort of I tried to get the rhythm of it, and I didn't get that rhythm right.
okay.
If we're gonna do it, we may as well do it well.
Sure, no, it's fine. If you're
We're here.
Yep,
May as
absolutely.
well.
Yeah.
All right. Is this a raft? No. Yeah, on these high tide nights, it's so hard to
It
predict.
is hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you miss it by
Yep.
not much. But at least it's smooth, so we might see them in advance.
That little stack of rocks gets me every time.
I know you're rough. I've been caught out by that in front of very large audiences, don't you worry. I'm like, oh, there they are. Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's a rock.
It's the rocks. It's the same rocks.
People in
that
the
have been
comments,
there
"It's
all
a
night
rocks,
long."
But, yes, okay.
Do the little penguins have like marine predators as well, like seals and things like that?
Yeah, not so much. Like, certainly a leopard seal will gobble up a little penguin.
Yeah, not our
Sharks,
seals here,
not
not
so
the
much,
Australian
no.
fur seals. The
No?
the long-nosed fur seals, which used to be called the New Zealand fur seals, they will very happily eat a penguin, and they are in fact the prime suspect in eating most of the penguins on Granite Island over at Victor Harbour.
Oh, is that-
because
Oh.
because of course on Kangaroo Island they've got sea lions and that giant New Zealand fur seal, or they're now called long-nosed fur seal
Long-nosed
population
fur
down at the
seal.
Cape de Coodie, Admiral's Arch National Park down there at the western end of Kangaroo Island. So that's kind of their home base. So yes, they've kind of been accused of decimating the penguin population at Granite Island, and also injuring a lot of the pelicans along the Coorong because they eat their legs off as the pelicans are in the water.
Oh, my
Is that
So-
right?
So there's a lot of talk in South Australia about culling long-nosed fur seals
oh wow.
because they're really proving it to be a bit of an issue.
There's a big old raft out there, whether or not they're going to come on in.
I think I'm seeing that raft. Even though I'm buffering now, I think I can see that raft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're...
Yeah, it looks like one.
When
yeah.
Oh, yep, they're coming in.
Yep.
So we'll just give them... I just can't predict where they're going to be, and I don't want to get this person in the bottom.
Sit down, person. You shouldn't be standing.
Yep, so we've got you all ready to go. Yeah, they're really close now. That's them there. Do you reckon?
I reckon it's pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yep, you just tell me when to go.
Yep.
I reckon now.
During these very challenging times, it's never been more important for everyone in the EnviroSure family to reach out to our customers, to connect with them, to let them know that we're here, we care, and we're thinking about them.
Now, Norman, I'm just going to interrupt you there because penguins have just washed up here on the water's edge. Whoa, look at that group of penguins.
Oh my gosh!
that is a stack of penguins. Look at them. And they are not stopping for anyone. They are racing straight across the beach and heading up home to their burrows. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a closer look at these little ones as they come up over the rocks here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yep, there we are.
Wow,
Welcome
how many
home.
of them? Look at them.
Yep, so that is a very big group. Now we have a penguin counter who counts the penguins every night, and I reckon our penguin counter tonight would not have enjoyed that group just then. Oh, that is a lot of penguins, and they did not have much chance to count them. Oh, yep, and they are not pausing on our preening rocks. Sometimes they'll stop on those rocks and preen their feathers a little bit, but no, these penguins are off and they are racing.
They are powering, aren't they?
Absolutely, yep, they are on their way back to their burrows.
This is the back end of their daily commute. Look at them go.
Yep, heading home for penguin party time, I like to think. So we'll see if we see them round the corner soon, heading to our penguin highway. Whoop, no, camera's getting ahead of me. There we go. See if we see them rounding the corner for the penguin highway very shortly. Might have got it.
I think we're done. And so I think we've got that. That was perfect. That timing was so good.
Wasn't it?
That was just sensational. That was brilliant. So I reckon we've got all of that. I reckon we go for the close, we go for the goodbyes.
Yep.
And we're done. If you're happy with your delivery there, Norm, on the
No, look, I'm happy if you're happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a much better take, that one, I think.
Yep, if you feel comfortable with that, that's great. And yeah, the timing was perfect. So yeah, I reckon let's just go for the wind it down now.
Okay, I'm gonna get some penguins a little bit closer to finish. Hopefully get rid of any heads.
Heads in the There's so much walking around down there, isn't there? When the place is empty, they just wander around like Brown's cows.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Sure. So I'm going to get, what's my lines? Yes, okay. Well, Norman, it has been so much fun having you on Live Penguin TV tonight. So before we sign off in our usual fashion, is there anything you'd like to say?
There is, Sky. Firstly, thanks to you and thanks to the Penguin Parade for giving us this opportunity. It's been awesome, and it's been great to see so many of the EnviroSure family logged on as well and enjoying the same thing that we have. I look forward to catching up with all of you in person when we can. But until then, don't forget, let's stay connected.
Thank you, Norman. Now, look, I hope you've been practicing our sign-off. Are you ready?
I am. I sure am.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Brilliant. I'm happy with that. That was great. That was smooth. Lovely. We're done.
You all right with that?
Absolutely. No, that's brilliant.
Good for me.
Thanks, matey.
All good. No worries.
All good. All right. Well, you go and snump your bubby. Have some
dinner.
Lick
the fridge.
Yeah, will do. Yeah, no worries. All right, and I'll talk to you soon. Right, thanks, matey. Thanks for doing it. Love you. Talk soon.
Thanks, guys. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, lovely to meet you. Bye.
See ya. Bye. Well, that was great.
Yep, very
and
smooth.
6 o'clock.
Lovely. Plenty of time for me to get home before the meeting.
Absolutely.
Lovely. Ooh, yes, no, we want to stop streaming now.
Yeah.
Ugh.